A father may not always have the right answers. He may not always make the right decisions, right? But long after the toys are forgotten, the graduations are over, children remember one thing. Was Dad there? Today we are talking with real fathers about the victories, the mistakes, the laughs, and the lessons that help shape who we are as fathers, okay? Now, whether you're a new dad or a seasoned grandfather or a stepfather or simply trying to be the best father you can be, this conversation is for you. Now, fatherhood is not about perfection. It's about presence, consistency, sacrifice, and love. So today we're celebrating fathers by honest stories. We're sharing honest stories from men who are doing their best every single day. Welcome to another episode of the Marriage Be Like podcast. I am Kenny Green, and if you're watching, you see that I don't have my wife with me. All right, this is the Father's Day episode. Now, granted, I mean, it is a couple weeks after Father's Day. We're a little late, but we still did it. Just 1 week, okay. And actually, you know, because Kenya put me off for the Mother's Day. She kicked me out.
Yeah.
Kicked me out, put me in the back room. In fact, so I say she's not with me, but she's sitting here. We got a couple people in the... We got a couple people in the audience. Yeah. She's actually sitting in the audience. I was not. Yeah. I was not given the privilege to sit in the audience. Anyway.
It's all right.
That's what fathers do.
I was kicked out the room all together. So, listen, if this is your first time checking out the Marriage Be Like podcast, we want to welcome you. If you've been here before, we want to thank you. Like, share, subscribe, tell all your people and them about the greatest podcast ever. Yeah. And we'll hope that it's as great since Kenya's not in front, behind the microphone. And we got these guys here, right? These guys, right?
You feel me? No.
So anyway, listen, check us out at our website at marriagebelike.com or wherever you get your podcasts. Of course, we air on envision-radio.com only on Thursdays, 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central Time, and then on Friday, everywhere else we release. You know what? I also need to share that, I mean, all last year we talked about the devotional that we had the opportunity to co-author called Echoes of Faith. And we have just now released on Father's Day, wasn't it on Father's Day? On Father's Day, the newest devotional called Voices of Faith. So Kenya and I participated in that along with about 15 other authors. So make sure you reach out to us. We're going to put a link on our website so you can actually it'll make it easy for you to purchase it. It has an ISBN number. If you know anything about that, we official, okay? So there it is. Anyway, let's jump on in because I believe we've got some really good conversation here to be had.
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
You did.
Okay. All right. So
Old Testament.
you see a couple voices here.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and jump in and do some introductions. So on my left hand side, right, the man has just been running. And you know, this guy's got a mouth on him. Let me tell you something. It don't stop.
No, can't stop, won't stop.
You know what? And I talked with your wife. I said he does not have an off button.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I'm straight on.
So it's just on all the time.
I'm on that Jesus juice and all that.
Okay, so go please introduce yourself before I say something you don't want me to say, okay?
You can say it all, whatever you can say. We're on your podcast. You feel me? Listen. Kitty's my guy. Kitty, Babyface Green. You know, it's my guy, a.k.a. Kitty, the Jet Smith Green. So this is my guy. So listen, I'm on this podcast. My name is Michael Bellamy. I go by many names. Pastor Bellamy, Pastor Mike, Mr. B. But the greatest name, two names, is husband and father. So we're talking about fathers and AKA daddy.
Okay.
Because father and daddy is two different things.
Oh, wow.
We'll get through that. But I'm daddy. and father. So I'm a dad, hands on, straight up. And I have three children, Mikey, Elijah, and Mia. And so those are my babies.
And their age?
Both 11 boys and 15.
Okay.
For Mia.
Okay. All right. And give me one word that you feel describes fatherhood.
So many. The name that comes out is the word would be honor.
Okay. We'll talk about that in a little bit. All right. All right. So hold that.
I'm holding.
Don't forget it and don't change it.
I'm not changing nothing.
All right. So to my right, we have here. You heard him say two words. Since we, so
okay,
yeah,
okay.
So we have my brother. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Sam Pope Jr. and I am so honored and glad to be here to participate in this. I have a daughter, that's 11 years old. Been married for 20 years, but as of the moment, I'm going through some challenges.
Okay,
to be honest, and so I'm transitioning and I'm learning how you can be in a situation where you may not be the best husband, but I want to be the greatest father. It's a difference.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is a difference. You may not be the greatest husband, but you could be a good father. And so right now we're talking about father. So
yeah,
I got a daughter, and that's what I want to discuss about.
Somebody says your daughter look just like you.
Just like me, I am the father.
Oh,
I was
hey,
Povich.
I understand that because my daughter looks just like me too.
I mean,
that's why girls, you gotta be careful when you marry somebody. They look like they.
Okay.
Good thing. You know what I'm saying? We out here. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, Sam, tell me one word, right, that kind of sums up fatherhood for you.
I'm living this right now, and that word is sacrifice.
Wow. Okay. So you said honor. You said sacrifice. So I'm gonna introduce myself, though you should know who I am, right? I is.
Who you is, man? Who you is?
Kenny Green. Kenny and I have been married for 28 years. We just celebrated our 28th.
Yeah. Congrats.
Yeah, our 28th wedding anniversary, and we have two adult sons, right? 26 and 25. Help me out now. She wasn't trying to help me.
Nah, she ain't helping you, though.
She's sitting right here and help me out now.
And
you already know. I'm terrible at that.
Man, hold it, yeah.
Because real talk. I've been telling everybody for the last year that I'm 52.
52 and holding. That's cool.
Yeah, but that's a whole lie.
Well, wait.
I'm 53.
Mercy, God. Fiscal years, or whatever year.
I mean, whatever. I was telling a lie. Is what it was, and I didn't mean to.
The truth in.
Yeah. Anyway, so 25 and 26, and two boys, and I tell you what, my one word, intentionality. Intentionality, and I'll explain that as we go further. But so. Honor, sacrifice, and intentionality, right? And I kind of feel like there's a theme there, right? So, but we'll talk about that. Let's dig on in. Y'all ready? Because I sent you guys a bunch of questions, and I hope you gave it a little bit of.
Lord, I ain't read nothing. I'm just playing.
Lord,
I read it, man.
You try to prepare for it. It's just
I ain't reading nothing, man. No.
Yeah. All right, so let's dig in. The first question here: what surprised you the most about becoming a father? Now, I'm going to put a timer on you, Pastor
Pope?
Mike.
Is it Pope?
No,
it's me.
no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
Pope, you, brother.
You have a way. And listen, so Pastor Mike. Let me. Why I say this, right?
Go ahead, brother.
Pastor Mike. He is an elder. He is our our youth and children's ministry leader at the New Life Seventh-day Adventist Church, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So then when we give him the microphone,
Yeah.
we're
Something to say.
blessed to get it back.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I mean,
All right. Oh yeah.
we may not get that microphone back when we give it to him. So
I got a testimony behind that too.
okay, all right,
Can I get a few seconds real quick?
2 seconds.
All right,
bro. 2 seconds, man.
so I had a stuttering problem when I was a child.
Okay.
And so I didn't speak for a while. And I had an insecurity, right? And so when you're one of your senses are down, all the rest of them heighten up. So I watch people's body language and their movements and things like that. And so I did a lot of listening. And so when the Lord healed my tongue of speech, I'm able to talk. Okay. And so when I talk, I talk with purpose and meaning, and I don't babble. But you know what I mean? So some people get to chit chat and jaw jack and jibber jabber and hee hawing and yapping,
right?
Like the young people say, but actually got something to say. And so again, speaking of something to say, I appreciate you having me here to give a word for me to say and for fathers to say. That transition.
Well, if I didn't feel like I can pull the rein on you, then I wouldn't bring you on in the first place. I'm sorry. Let's go. Right, get the mute button. Okay. All right. No, answer the question, right? What surprised you the most about becoming a father?
The surprise, it was you do a lot of introspection on yourself. It's not about you anymore. It's about them. And so it's not that I'm a selfish person. It's the fact that, okay, so I want to make sure that they're taken care of, and it becomes instinctive. So it's not a handbook. People may have these ways to do this, these ways to do that, but it's something that's innate within inside of you.
Okay.
There are those who ignore it or push it away and say, I don't want to be a father. I don't want to be a dad. But the surprise is there is a built-in manual inside of the man to be the provider, to be the protector, to be that daddy that I want, that everyone desires and prays for God to have. So it was the instinctive-ness of being a father.
Now, do you think then? I mean, because you said instinctive, innate. Was this a conscious thing? Is this something that just like suddenly you learn that you're going to be a father and the light switch?
A light switch just comes on.
Yeah.
You bring them home and it's on. And the protect mode is on.
Yeah.
And the diaper change is on. And the middle of the night, daddy, and it's on. And I welcome it. I loved it. I still do.
Okay.
Going from age to age, the matriculation. So I enjoy it.
Okay. Wow. Sam, what do you think? What was the thing that surprised you most?
I think my first surprise was I was fostering for about 13 years. So I've been a mentor and a father at that time, which was cool. It gave me some, tools.
Okay.
Knowing how to.
A little bit of experience.
A little big experience. Yeah. But on October the 30th, to see that baby come out, and my daughter, I said, I'm a father.
Wow.
That's mine.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
So like Bellamy said, something in me was like, you go into this protective mode, you just go into this caring, like, I'm fixing to take care of you no matter what. And like I said, that word I used before, sacrifice, whatever that takes, I'm going to do what I can, how I can to make sure that you are taken care of. So the surprise was, you got a girl. I was like, what you say?
What you say?
What you say? You got a little girl. So you know how daddy girls are. And so, it's a different dynamic. I mean, boys, it's not saying that's good when you have a boy. But when you have a girl, it's a different dynamic that happens in you. Like, oh, this my girl. So, my uncle be like, go get your shotgun. You get your, BB gun or water gun or a taser or something, but you got to protect this. So it's a more protective, that comes inside of you when you have a girl because she's vulnerable. She can't defend for herself, so you got to be strong. So that was it. It was not fostering. It taught me, but when my baby was born, that's mine. That father instinct came up. That makes sense.
So to your point, right? Because for me, it was it was, like Pastor Mike saying, this whole introspection thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I've got to grow up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what happened to me. I had to. I became a little more self-aware of where my challenges were. And even if I wasn't prepared to make the changes necessary to fix them, right? I just realized something got to change. I got to fix these things, and it was humbling to me. And I think that's one of the things that surprised me. But I'm gonna tell you what surprised me the most, right? And now in hindsight, when you talk about having, being a girl dad, I don't have any girls, and we joke about this, right? Kenya and I joke about if I had a daughter, right? It would
speed
be
over your life.
no, bro. No,
Okay,
we ain't ready.
God can do anything.
And if you value your life, bro, all I'm saying,
Everybody bow your heads. Lord, we thank you. We're looking for a breakthrough.
Just don't.
You put something on the keys.
all I'm saying,
Ooh, not this time. I ain't gonna play on this time.
all I'm saying is,
right now.
all I'm saying is, don't let Kenya hear you say that.
Okay. I digress.
Yeah,
All right.
I mean, because I bring home a little girl myself, but nah. No, Kenya is not ready for that. Anyway, bottom line though, bottom line is what surprised me the most was the emotion when you talk about that protection.
Yeah.
Right? When you say your uncle told you to get a shotgun,
Oh, that's real.
I was ready.
Yeah.
I was ready. And I mean, I remember sitting in bed, looking up at the ceiling like, bet nobody touched my
I wish
son.
a mug would.
Man.
Yeah. I wish, like Virtue, ready, aim, fire. Jesus' name.
I mean, no, for real. That's how I felt, man.
Yeah.
I mean, and nothing ever happened to my sons then or, to this point.
Because you were there.
But I felt that rage.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Right? I mean, I felt it, and that surprised me. I was like, wait a minute, why do I feel this
aggression.
The aggression,
Yeah, it's
and
real.
nothing's happened yet.
It's instinctive. It kicks in. What Suge Knight look like?
Wait. See, we about to kick the audience out. What did you say? Oh, they were still little.
Still little.
I thought you were saying my aggression, my little aggression.
Oh no! Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Lord Jesus. Marriage be like, all right.
So, and the follow-up to that question, and Sam, you already answered that. So I'm going to ask Pastor Mike this. The follow-up to that question is, what made you realize that, hey, I am a dad? And you said just actually seeing the baby now, right? I mean, just then saying, hey, I am a dad. I'm a dad.
I'm a dad now.
Yeah. So, so at what point did that, or do you even remember? I mean, sometimes.
Everything.
Oh, okay.
I do. What hit hardest in a positive way, like the hard hit was my firstborn baby girl, like Hope. It was her reaction to my voice. She was quiet, and I came over and I started talking to her, and then she just started talking to me, like crying, talking to me, looking for me. Her eyes were shut, and it was one of those moments where I broke down. Yes, girls, I cried, I did. And the nurses started crying, everybody's crying. And it was like, yo, this is real stuff here. And it hit me like that. And that's where you talked about, that protect mode and that instinctiveness is, and then you're signing, like, this is mine. That ownership. That's a man taking ownership.
Right.
I'm signing all these papers that she's mine, Mia, and I've named her this. So it's one of those things. And to this day, I'm still riding with her.
Okay, yeah. I didn't realize, and I probably should have given this a little more thought. I mean, you just told me you sat there and cried.
Yes,
I mean, you're a big lush.
Yes.
I mean, just
like a whooping cry.
Yeah.
That ugly cry? Yeah, it was all that.
I'm sitting here in between two grown criers, man. Listen.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. And I'm gonna talk about your daddy, because I know your daddy, Sam's daddy, Sam Pope Sr. Yeah, well, the man, love the man to death, but I'm gonna tell you what, don't touch anything emotional. Don't touch any of his emotions because he can't hide nothing.
Can't hide nothing.
That's real.
That poor man, let me tell you, I went over to the house and he just, oh, you came, boy.
Yeah.
And it was like, bro.
That's real. I love it.
First, this is my first time coming over here. Why are you crying?
I love it. I love it.
I mean,
love it.
but this, but I'm and you know, I want to touch on this here in a little bit, but you know, oftentimes we feel like we can't be in touch with the emotion.
You know what, Kenny, you make a great point because you know, I wear a couple of hats. You know, you pastor, then I'm also a teacher, high school teacher, and I teach African American history, and I talk to them and teach them. Sometimes I preach to them too. Come on, say amen. Right. But we had a thing on Black masculinity and Black femininity, and so Black masculinity, it's okay to cry. Yeah, it's okay to show emotion, and so that's a healthy response because God is emotional. Now, we don't lead with emotion; we lead with logic, facts, and spiritual discernment. Since being the first one, but your emotion, that is a part of you. And when you understand that as a male, that it's okay to cry. And I tell my sons that I love them. That's a strong word. I tell my students that I love them. It's a strong word. And I explain what love is and how to go about yourself. But understanding with an emotion, if something hurts, you can say, hey, I don't like when you do that. Please don't do that. Because it makes me feel a certain way. Yeah. And so being a father, it makes me feel I'm honored. I feel proud. I feel something. Yeah, yeah. And that's a positive thing. That's something that is, now I'm about to start feeling it right now up in this piece. You feel, it's so dusty in here. My eyes are watering, but no, but it is true to be very vulnerable. And I love that. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on to the next question because I'm curious about this because anyway, let's each share a funny story about fatherhood, right? With your children, right? Give us a funny story. Okay, you want me to go for Pope?
Man, give Pope a chance.
Pope, go ahead, man. Pope the second. Go ahead, brother.
Y'all good. Y'all good.
Sorry. Everybody got a nickname. That's where I come from, Pope. I'm from Charlotte. Everybody got a nickname. Kenny Lattimore Smith and Pope. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Pope.
No,
my bad, man.
No, you're good. Mike wouldn't be Mike. Let Mike be Mike. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give him that. Let Mike be Mike. I'm telling you.
Yeah, man.
You gotta let Mike be Mike. There's no way. You know, give him the stage and just let it be Mike. You know. I think one of my funniest moments is it might sound crazy. Well, I think it's crazy.
Go ahead with it.
Is you know, I had Olivia and you know, she did the number 2. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so you know, I put the diaper down. And so I said, wait a minute, do you wipe down? Or do you wipe up?
There you go.
And I was trying to figure out, what did I do? And I started laughing. So what was funny was, she like,
She's laughing with you.
She just smiling, and I'm trying to know, you know, she's like looking at me like, wipe me, please. Yeah. And I thought it was funny because I'm like, wait a minute. I forgot, is it boys up and girls down?
All right.
Or girls down and boys up? What am I supposed to do here? So I'm sitting there looking with all this food in her diaper. Yes. And I'm trying to figure out what all this stuff I had to prepare and put on there. And she just waiting on me. And I'm sitting there and saying, we're going to go up
and down.
Or we're going to go down.
Mercy God.
So I called.
It's a sermon right here.
I called Tina and said, Tina, what, look at him. Look at him. What? You gonna go to the grocery store and immediately she gonna use the bathroom.
Yeah.
So what I gotta do? So she told me. Until this day, I don't know if I gotta go up. That wife there. I know there, but right now I forgot. So I thought that was just so funny and hilarious. I was like, when I finally got a situation, I was like, oh, so that was one of my funny moments. She just looking at me, smiling with her legs open.
Sam.
And I got all this food, like I said, in this diaper. Like, do I go?
Sam, halfway through that story, I regretted asking the question.
Hey, you told us.
Yeah,
you said be transparent.
That's right.
You know,
said that.
whatever. So that was
I
a
ain't
funny
know you was
moment.
gonna go there, bro.
Yeah, that was gonna be a funny moment. You go up,
It was.
then you go down.
All right, what you
What the
got?
Bible say?
Wow, that's real.
All right, anyway,
I love it.
She's clean.
Yep, that's right. Whether up or down,
Yep,
she
that's
I
is clean.
sure hope so. 'Cause, that was a long time ago, bro.
And a long time ago, she cleaned.
So in other words, whether you up or down, God will get you clean. Come on, say it.
Oh,
Oh, help me, Holy Ghost. Oh, yes. He will make you clean inside.
Did I tell y'all? That's Mike Bellamy. Y'all give him a hand clap. Y'all get that's Mike Bellamy, y'all. I'm telling y'all. That's Mike. Oh, that's Mike.
Mercy God. Sorry, Paul. I was just.
No, you good, man.
You good?
So I don't know if that's considered.
I have lost control. I've lost control of this.
Won't he make?
Okay, answer the question.
All right, so speaking of using the bathroom, you know,
Oh, my God.
yeah, I got a story too. You feel me? So
There's funny moments for fathers because we don't, women know how to just, they know what to do. Is that we don't, and so it's funny to me to like figure out how trying to figure out.
real, man. You know what I'm saying? That's real. Listen. So I taught my children to, when they use the bathroom, to wash their hands. I said, get those tips, get those sweet tips. Because, people washing hands like this here and Perel like this here.
Oh.
No. You got to get the tips, right?
Right.
And so I got her to use the bathroom. Mia was about 4 years old. And I went to go use the bathroom, the number one. Everyone say one. Praise God. All right, the number one. Middle of the night, we've all done it as adults. You do the number one, and it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, 1 or 2 in the morning, and I flush and I walk out. I did not wash my hands.
Oh.
Now watch this. As I'm walking down the hall, Daddy, I said, yes, Mia. Did you wash your hands? I said, oh, what? Wait a minute. So what I did was I went right back in that bathroom and washed my hands. So in other words, what happens is they will hold you accountable, Kenny. Amen. They'll hold you accountable. Something else. They will hold you. Everybody's done it before. Don't play. Put it in the chat. If you've ever woke up at 1 or 2 in the morning using number one, I said number one, not number two, up or down. Come on, help me, somebody. I said number one, and you walk out. It's
I can't even sit next to you, bro, and tell me that story,
yes,
man.
You can. Yes, you can. I'm gonna do like that movie. Go put his hand in his ear. No, no, man. Come on, Poe. Talk to me. So in other words, so my daughter held me accountable. That's the thing I'm getting at. Where the accountability, I laughed so hard because she didn't hear the water run because I did the same thing. Baby, did you wash your hands?
Right,
yes, sir,
right.
Daddy. Or I'm about to wash them. And so that moment was I didn't wash mine. And so as you matriculate into their adulthood, they're watching you.
Yes.
Even washing or not washing
your hands.
Talking people any kind of way. That's a whole going off, But that's pretty much, that was my funny story.
Yeah, wash your hands, bro.
Wash your hands, everybody. Get those tips, 15 seconds.
I'm telling you, wash your hands, bro. That's all I'm saying.
No.
No, and here's mine real quick, because y'all took forever. But here's mine real quick. Our oldest son, he was about 6, 7, maybe 7 years old. And we had just bought this house, and there was a swing set in the back of the house. Now the backyard was long. Right, it was pretty long, and at the 6, 7 year old, if he would have run from the back of the yard, the back fence to the back door, it would have taken him a good 30 seconds. All right, now 30 seconds. I want you to remember, 30 seconds from the back of the yard to the back door. Now I'm standing out, looking out the back door. And he was out there at the at that back fence where the swing set was, and he was on the swing. Now, I'd tell them, boys, here's how I raised my boys, right? If the arm did not fall off, he was okay.
It's all right. You get up.
It could have been broken. He could have been bleeding. You know what I'm saying? But this is, as far as I'm concerned, this is how I grew up. Hey, if the arm was still attached, you are going to live. All right? So, so he's on the swing, and he's not sitting on the swing as you would normally sit. He's got his belly on the swing.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember.
Right?
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Superman.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so now he's just swinging on this thing, and it got away from him.
Oh, yeah. I've had that happen.
It got away from him. So now on that forward, that forward swing, that swing went higher than his body did. And so he fell backwards and landed on his back on the ground right there by the underneath the swing. And then the swing came down and swung above him. And so he jumped up. And that cry, when you open up your mouth, you take this deep breath and you open up your mouth, but nothing comes out.
Almost like a whooping cry a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, so he stood there. He grabbed his back.
Yes.
And opened up his mouth and tried to holler, but nothing would come out. So then the whole 30 seconds, he proceeded to run from the back where the swing was all the way to where I was standing inside the house.
Wow.
So I watched him. And Kenya, you must have come by after. You didn't see him fall, did you? Oh, you saw him fall. Okay.
Oh, to see it all. Yeah.
So we both watched this happen, right? And he ran all the way, never let out a sound, mouth wide open.
All the way over. Yeah.
This is with Caleb.
No, it was live.
You make which one is?
So he's going like this.
He's running, mouth wide open, hand on his back. I mean, full on for 30 seconds.
Mercy.
He gets to the door, still hadn't hollered. And I said, son, are you okay? What's wrong? He says, I broke my back. And then just let it all out. I mean, just hollered.
Wow.
But you know how we were just laughing?
Yeah. That part. Yeah.
I mean, I should be ashamed of myself, but both Kenya and I, it wasn't just me.
Put her out there too, yeah. Kenya and I were laughing.
We laughed at that.
Oh my God.
Because first off, bro, if your back was broke, you wouldn't run 30 seconds.
Yeah.
There was just no way. Anyway,
No way. Yeah.
so yeah. Anyway, all right. So let's move on. Now let's talk a little bit about discipline. Okay. So in your parenting experience, right? How did you handle discipline?
Okay, so is it me or Pope? I'm going for it, Connect Four. Okay, go ahead, Pope.
No, go ahead, Mike.
No, go ahead, Pope.
Mike, you good,
Pope,
man.
second.
Go ahead.
Go ahead,
You
man.
started.
Look, I'll do it because neither one of y'all just trying to. I got a podcast to run. I can be sitting there and let y'all argue about.
You go down, left, right.
Hard that cast.
I will say this. I mean, one of the and we have a reel, right? That reel we put up talk about the worst parents ever, right? Because it's amazing how our sons have any sense. I mean, just any sense at all. And you know, and we're very visible and active in our church, and there are so many that come back and talk about how much they love our sons, you know, and and we appreciate that, right? But I don't know how we've gotten to this point because and for me as a dad, and it's not to say that we were terrible parents. I mean, we joke about that. Yeah. But I will say this: Kenya was the disciplinarian. Go figure, right? Kenya was the disciplinarian, and not because I was weak, right? Because that's not what it was. It was just that Kenya, she didn't forget stuff, right? I mean, she was pretty consistent, and there were times I feel like, okay, they don't have to be that consistent, right? So she was a little more more strict with our discipline. I mean, in fact, she would hide stuff. She would take things away from them and hide stuff in our room, and she would hide them like under the bed, under my side of the bed, and then I'd try to get in the bed and kick it. And then I'm mad.
That big toe?
Yeah. Like, when you gonna get this back? Because it's been up underneath my bed for 3 months.
Sega Genesis under the bed. Come on, Atari. You know what I mean?
So
I got you.
But yeah, no, Kenya was, she did a little more of that. And the other part of that was I worked a whole lot, you know? And so, you know, she was there. And now granted, you know, when I came home, then I got to hear what everyone did for the day. And at that point, man, that was tough. Yeah. Because I'm tired. Yeah. Yeah, I'm tired. And what do you want me to do now? I done worked all day. Yeah, you're gonna come and tell me what the kids did and how they misbehaved. But you know, that becomes that challenge. So you know, and I think the communication piece and working together, realizing that you are a team, is about the only way we can make that happen. So what was it like for you, Pastor Mike?
So discipline. That's a part, that's in the Word of God. You know, spirit of rod spoil the child. And, you know, you have timeouts, you have different ways. So we're not going to go into, you know, how to discipline. But in my discipline, if I had to, you know, pop a bottom a couple times, I remember my mom, I got 2 spankings in my whole life. And I remember she would come in and have a word of prayer with me. And I was like, threw me off guard. I was like, oh, wait a minute. And so the sun has gone down. You know, she believed in the Sabbath, and she was not going to do discipline until the sun went down.
Really?
Yes. And so it was like, okay, I'm thinking she's not going to remember. She's not going to remember anything. Just like you said, Kenya remembers it all. Moms remember everything, right? So I get to the house, I done got my bath, I'm good. Play a little Nintendo, you know, and she comes in. I'll make sure the door's open. I said, oh, yes, ma'am. All right, it's time to have a word of prayer. So what do you mean? Oh. And so she says, she prays, and then she says, it's going to hurt me more than it hurts you. And I didn't understand it. So I'm getting to the story with me in a minute. But when she did it, I'm just, mama, you know, and she says, I love you. Keep the door open. No door shut in the house. And if you tear up this room, I'm coming back up here. Oh. And I love you. And I'm like, you don't love me? right. Yeah. And so now I'm a parent, and I walk in and I say, I love you. And I do the very thing my mom did to me. And what happened was I understood the shock. Back to your original questions, the hardest thing is after I pop, I actually go to the garage. I went to the garage and I would cry because it did actually hurt me. Yeah. Because I didn't want to do it. Yeah. But I know I had to do it. And it was just a couple of pop. Yeah. And then that's it. And then the baby would come and say, Daddy, I love you, and I love you. And it just shows me by Christ how he does discipline us, but he loves us. Yeah. And so it's a part of being a father, the discipline piece, that is also a part of love. So that's one of mine is after I pop or I discipline, it actually does hurt parents more than it hurts the child. And I do see that.
That is so real. I remember the first time Kenya told me, Elijah needs a spanking. And it took me a good hour to do it.
Yeah, it's tough.
I mean, that's exactly. I mean, I went and prayed. Yeah, I was like, Lord, but I mean, I just wow. It's tough. That was so. Yeah, I mean, you didn't, huh? Who? Oh, Elijah. Sorry. She said Elijah wouldn't do right. Well, I mean, no. I mean, you know, this is what kids do. You know what I'm saying, right? So, I mean, I wasn't so. The challenge for me was, you know, I'm about to do something to my son that he's not going to like. Whereas everything that we've done to this point and everything that we do from that point forward is to show love, is to give love, and it's almost like an oxymoron, right? How can I inflict some kind of discomfort on you when I say that I love you?
Mercy, God, that's a word.
Right.
God, that's a sermon. I'm preaching that next round. Come on now.
Sam, how was it? How was that for you, man?
I got a girl.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yay. Boy, that's I never would my daughter. Why? Because I don't want no man hitting on her. So I never whooped her, but I knew how to talk to her to get what she needs to get done without me having to lift my hands, because I didn't want her to think that a man is supposed to touch her at all. So that was one thing. But the other thing is, but Tina was a whole new different. Tina from Memphis. Tina, she Olivia probably got a whooping probably 1 or 2 times, but not from me. But I had to learn through, and I use this because I learned it through fostering. We're not supposed to touch them or whoop them, so we had to find some type of disciplinary action. So we could, because we're not their father or mother, they're somebody else's, so we had to find some type of way. So I just used that concept. But I think this is just me. I think the best discipline is to ask God what we need to do to discipline our child, and without trying to spare the rod or whatever it's for the child is what to, and because now they're so verbally. I can't find the word for it. They are so advanced with the amount of communications and that type of thing. So I tried to let her talk to me before, we go to any disciplinary action where that might be taking away something or whatever. But, in my mind, I just did not want her to think that a man is supposed to hit her. So I didn't do it. That's why I just want her, let's talk,
That's powerful, man. That is powerful. We have to really consider what we are saying to our children without saying it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. What principles are we teaching them just by our actions and what they witness us do, right? Whether it be, it's like one principle that I like sharing. We talk about. This is a marriage podcast, right? But Kenya and I, when our sons were much younger, we didn't want to let them see us disagree or argue. You know what I'm saying? Like everything was supposed to be great, right? But then I learned something. I said, wait a minute. If everything was great, they will never see that there is conflict.
That's exactly
resolution.
They will never notice, they will never witness challenge and us navigating through that challenge. And so if they can never see that, then when they face challenges in their relationships, they're running out the door.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So and we I don't know, man. The discipline. How much of that discipline is more for us than it is for them?
It is. Yeah, that's right.
That's good. That's
real.
Because man, just like I said it earlier, Kenya did a better job at remembering when someone's in trouble.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Who had better discipline?
Yeah.
Kenya, not me.
Yeah. I got you.
Right?
Yeah.
I didn't have the discipline because I couldn't remember that somebody's in trouble, right? So, and you talk about setting boundaries and stuff for yourself. Kenya does a better job at that. I don't know how to set nobody boundaries. What's a boundary?
Yeah. I got you. Okay.
So anyway, but no, I appreciate that. That was wonderful. And really, like you say, man, that you don't want your children. This is something that I talked about intentionality as a father, right? One of the things that I do, I like to take my sons out, whether it be individually or together. Just we go out to eat or something, or do something together, and then I will actually ask them, hey, you know what? How am I doing as a dad? I want to know what you think.
Feedback. That's a gift.
And I remember one time my youngest son, says to me, says, "Well, yeah, no, Dad, you spoil us." And then I purposely let y'all sit there and think about that, right? I want y'all to think about that for a second. And I said, okay. I said, you know what? I spoil you, yes, right? But I don't spoil you rotten. There's one thing about our sons, Elijah and Caleb, Kenya and our sons. They know when they are blessed, and then they know when that blessing is about to be taken away.
Yes.
Right.
The Lord give it, the Lord take it away.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, and my point is, how many children do we see that are entitled or have this entitled mentality, right? You're supposed to do this for me, right?
You know, you make a great point, because the psychology of a child is a child yearns for discipline.
Yes.
There's a story about a young man where his father let him do whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted, how he wanted it. He was spoiled rotten, spoiled rotten to the point where he got in so much trouble as an adult. He then blamed his father.
Yeah.
And he said, "Dad, I'm in a situation because you never said no to me."
Right.
And the dad was in shock, like, "I gave you everything, but you didn't give me discipline.
Right.
You didn't tell me no."
Yeah.
He said, "But I didn't want to hurt you." But you not saying no actually did hurt me.
Yeah.
And so that's where you have the boundaries, and you have something called accountability, where for every action, there's a reaction. And so when you explain to children, like Pope said, when you talk with the child and let them know, hey, listen, this is what happened. I don't like that when you do that, because it makes daddy or mommy sad. Yeah. And so here's the thing. And most importantly, how would Jesus feel? And how do you feel about doing that? Right. And then they have that introspection. Yes. And then as they grow older, they'll say, all right, I have to be mindful of not only how it makes me internally feel, but everyone around me. So my thing is, and I'll digress, even in my being a daddy, but also being a teacher, is I tell them, your choices. This is the quote I came up with last school year. It is, what you do not only affects you, but the people around you and the people who love you the most. Yeah. And so you got to be mindful of what you're saying and how you're saying it to me. Do you understand? Yes, sir, Daddy. Now I have them to buy in. Do you understand me? Yes, sir, Daddy. And I say, and then I do teach them, say yes, sir, yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am. That's a whole other thing on there about saying that, where Mia was saying in school, teacher was like, hey, I want everyone to say yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am. Yeah. And that started off like, people first was like, oh, that's too much. Oh, you're doing too much. Oh, okay. But as for me and my house, this is what we're going to do. And so Mia's 15. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Hey, she says, hey, Miss Kenya, how you doing, man? I'm doing good. Fine. Thank you. She's very respectful, because it starts from day one.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good. We want to thank you so much for checking us out. Thank our studio audience, all those, even those who came in at the end all late and stuff, right? You know, some folk, if you can't get there on time, get there when you can.
Mercy, God.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, he was cutting grass. Okay. And then, you know, he gave a whole new meaning to fashionably late. CP time. So appreciate you. We thank you so much. Listen, the music that you hear right now is produced by our son, KEG Beats, right? And listen, the Marriage Be Like podcast is produced by the award-winning media production company, Green Room Entertainment. Check us out at greenroomentertain.com. And we are here in the Emerald Nook. So you can check us out at on Facebook, or we got a page on greenroomentertain.com. So thank you so much for checking us out. Thank you, Sam. And Pastor Mike, and our studio audience, thank you so much. And the little turkey smokies were the greatest. Anyway, thank you so much. Have a great day. Happy Father's Day. Thank you. Bye-bye.